Hey everybody, Sean Bukowski here. I hope everybody's having an outstanding Thanksgiving week. I can't believe it's the end of November already, but I guess that's how things go as you get old. Here this week, as I was thinking about Thanksgiving, I was thinking about, okay, what do I want to talk about? What does Thanksgiving mean? And sure, there's, being thanks for your family and spending time with your family and friends. But really, it's about eating, right? Let's be honest, it's about food. And so I thought, well, this isn't a food blog or a food channel. This is nominally a commercial real estate one. Uh, so what that did is it kind of got the juices flowing. I thought about things, and it reminded me about urban farming, and I decided to write about that. And if you're not familiar with urban farming, it's kind of interesting. It's a pretty interesting trend that's going on in some parts of the country where people are reintroducing agricultural and farming to urban areas. So using land inside an urban area to grow locally grown vegetables and produce, and reintroduce into areas that are potentially food insecure or food deserts, and make sure that community has maybe vegetables produce they haven't seen in a while, and there's really a lot of benefits to that. And now it is different. Just so you know, it's food. Urban farming is different from community gardens. Community gardens, I think, are generally focused on the residents growing food for themselves, whereas urban farms, urban agriculture, is literally having a farm in an urban area, where the people who are doing the growing plan to sell the food to outside. And as technology improves, obviously the growing improves, and that's allowed people to, with smaller spaces in urban areas, to grow more and more food and reintroduce food, as I said, into areas that may be food insecure. And one area that I really found has embraced this is my hometown, Detroit, Michigan. And there's at least, like, I think I've read an article where there's at least 21 different urban farms spread throughout the city. Now, as I described before, in 1950, I think it was, Detroit had almost 2 million people in the city. It now has 640,000. And so there is a lot of space. Detroit is very unique like that. If you're a developer, there's just a blank canvas almost in many areas of the city. And so they have a lot more space to be able to bring these urban farms. But as a result, there are, like I said, there are a number of these, and they've become kind of attractions and really helping not only to bring food to insecure places, to help lift the community, but also to help lift property values, because they really are attractions to people who are buying property in the area. And so it's really been quite a benefit. I mean, look, having locally grown produce is only going to be a benefit to potentially the environment, to health for local residents, and to bring the community together around the farm. So, it's pretty exciting. It's a great trend. I realize Detroit is unique. As I said, it's got all this land that many other areas don't have. But I think it really shows what creative minds can do when they think creatively. And so, in Detroit and in other urban areas, they've been doing urban farming. Now, maybe in Dallas and Austin, urban farming isn't really the answer, but it shows like what you can do to benefit your community if you just sort of think creatively. And so hopefully, the next time, maybe it'll help you when you to think of something cool that not just to benefit the community, but also to raise the value of your property. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Please sign up for our blog and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I will talk to you soon.